We are heading over to Walmart to do some back to school shopping. Hey, you guys, it's Christina from the Purple Alphabet, and the back to school time is here. I'm sorry, it's here. I know it's summer, but it's here. We're looking for all the back to school finds. Let's go shopping at Walmart. I'm going to be showing you a lot in this video, but I'm going to highlight some of the favorites in the links. So if you are looking for some of these items, you can check your Walmart store by checking those out. We're going to start off with the backpacks. I usually do a big pan over of these because these are the licensed character ones, and there are so many. I think Walmart has the most I've seen so far at any store. They have all of the licensed characters, all the cartoons, all the Disney movies, everything. I do want to point out that some of these come with some extras, just like we saw over at Target, like an extra little pencil pouch or some headphones. This one comes with a water bottle and another little pencil pouch to go along with it. So you can find some extras added on to them. They did have a special line of backpacks that were sensory backpacks and also adaptive backpacks, which are really great too, especially if you have somebody that has some needs that aren't addressed with regular backpacks. So definitely check out those. Very impressed with the selection. They looked super cute. Moving on to the water bottles, this selection is enormous and they had quite a few different brands. The Thermos brand, Built brand, they even had specialty bottles that had little fun things on them, like sensory things. These have the handles here that kind of want to look like the big Stanley cups. They also had the Zack brand, which we also saw over at Target too. The thing to note though is that most of the water bottles here are actually different styles and patterns than I saw over at Target. So you'll see a different selection. Little note on the ice packs that are reusable and some sandwich cutters that you can make into dinosaur shapes. They did have a big selection of bento boxes, so I'm going to show you a few of the things that they had there. Different colors and different styles, different brands. They did have the Bento box, especially for the kids, and the Bento Fresh. I'm going to show you a whole bunch more of those in just a second. I did like the Bento Go lunch insulators. I think that's kind of a neat feature too. If you want to keep something extra cold, you can put it inside one of those containers. Just like at Target, they had the charm lunch boxes where you can put your Crocs charms on those, and then they had tons of little specialty lunch boxes too. Of course, you got to have the licensed characters, Pikachu, Bluey, all of the main guys are all there. And then here is a selection of those other ones I showed you. Now these come with some inserts, food containers, thermos and stuff right inside. So it's kind of a really good deal. They did have a couple of different styles, and I like that they include the accessories. Going back to the Bento boxes, they have water bottles that coordinate with all of their lunch boxes. They have insulated food jars to keep things hot or cold, and they had a big selection of the boxes for kids. So I think these are amazing. They're really good brand and they're a really good price here. Let's move on to some of the regular school supplies. They have all of your standards, but I want to show you a few that popped out to me as I was shopping, and that would definitely be the Crayola Colors of Kindness pencils. Usually you can find these in crayons in other stores, but it was kind of cool that they have them in the colored pencils. Twistables are always a favorite. They did have the Colors of the World also in colored pencils, which we usually only see in crayons in other stores. The Ticonderoga pencils are back. This is my favorite pencil, and they come in big packs. I buy a whole bunch at the start of the year. These polymer eraser caps are also a favorite. They work really, really well, and it's great for having on the end of your pencil. X-Acto pencil sharpener, we need these at home, and some larger Ticonderoga pencils too for the beginner writers. Then we have Fiskars scissors, and what I love about this is that the packages are clearly labeled for the age range that they're recommended for. They go all the way up to age 14, so basically going from blunt to sharp. They do have the Elmer scented glue sticks, which seem to be a favorite in my kids' school, and you can get really large packs here. Pencil boxes in all kinds of different shapes. Not too sure how practical these are, but they did have some really fun finds. I know a lot of times we tend to pick the plain ones, but they did have all kinds of interesting shapes and sizes and themes in these. Here's a selection of some more normal shaped ones. And some pencil bags that could also go into a binder. So they had the pencil bags and the pencil pouches. We like the ones that are fabric bound, but I will have to tell you, I do prefer ones that are clear so you can see what's inside of them. So they do have the binder pouches, which are also great for busy bags. I used these all the time and they're super affordable. You can get a little bit more expensive ones, just as durable, and they have more pockets into them. So those are also a great option for school and for all of those busy bags that you see me make here. here on the purple alphabet. The hardcover pencil boxes are also in stock. I do love these. I have a zillion of them in my house and they're great and stackable. Let's move on to all of the dry erase boards. Now they come in plain. You can also get some with calendars on them. You can get them with wooden frames to look really nice with your home decor. A lot of them come with some accessories too, so you can find some that kind of include it all. This one also has a bulletin board down at the very bottom. I thought that was kind of cool. And this one comes with some really pretty dry erase markers. They did have the first day and last day of school chalkboards, which I'm seeing everywhere year after year. And they had this great writing board. So it has the lines written right on it, which is great for handwriting practice. They also had a really cool package of dry erase erasers. Look how many come in that. I thought that was pretty cool. Moving on to some of the other supplies, we have some Papermate Ink Joy packages. They also have the G2 with the Pilot pens. They have the Papermate Flare and the Papermate Profile, and they have tons of highlighter packages. The major Sharpie packages I think are the best deal. They have the thin ones or the thick ones. They also have the friction highlighters, which we tried last year, and the Sharpie Clearview, which is another favorite in our house. The folders, you guys, so there's a couple different folders here. We have these for just over $1. They are the poly ones. Then you can also get the 2-pocket and the prong ones for a little bit cheaper at 50 cents and 25 cents. All the rainbow colors. Their binder selection was much more filled than my Target store was. They did have the 5-star binders that you can basically store everything. It's like a new kind of trapper keeper. And then they had a lot of notebooks in all the rainbow colors. Here are the ones with the different covers. They're running $2.58, which is about the same that I've seen in most stores. And then they have all of these colors plus the plain ones. Now the plain ones are also going to be a lot cheaper, the generic brand. We have those for 45 cents in one subject, spiral, or composition notebook for 50 cents. So look for those if you really want the bargains. This is a cool find. I love these primary journals. I use them all the time when my kids were in preschool. So they have writing pages and then a space on top to fill in the picture. It's just a really great way to do some learning activities. Filler paper is available in wide ruled, college ruled, and in the graph paper. Look out for these binder bundles where they all have coordinated supplies inside. So you get 3 pieces, the binder, notebook, that's spiral and bound. Trapper Keeper, you guys, I spotted some. They're still making them. Then we have some really cool calendars, desk calendars, and wall calendars. I really thought that this one down here at the bottom that had all of the coordinating colors looks really pretty on a wall. So that's just something that I thought was kind of special and unique. They also had a whole bunch of planners, school planners, and teacher planners. These are great for keeping organized, especially if you still like that paper and pen kind of thing. I'm going to show you all the teacher planners in an upcoming video too, where I show you all of the teacher supplies. Here's some of the weekly planners. The great thing about these is they come in all kinds of different sizes and covers, so you can find some pretty good selections here. Here's one that's just a planner pad of paper, and they also have the Rocketbook Core, which is an erasable notebook, so you can reuse it over and over again. Check out some of the locker supplies over at Walmart. We showed you the locker supplies at Target too, but they had a little bit different selection here with their dry erase boards. Here are the pencil cups that have the magnetic backing on them. They come in plastic and in wire. Some locker magnets. These are really pretty. And of course, this store actually has the locks and a really pretty purple one. Look at that. Love it. Then they had the locker shelvings, and these all really come with some really great accessories to go along with them. Everything coordinates and matches, very similar to what we saw in Target. And then they have the plain shelves too. They did have a lot of organization things that I'm going to go over in my next video, so definitely subscribe so you don't miss out on seeing that. And I'll also go over all of the teacher finds. There were a lot of teacher things and learning things. I'm going to go through every one of those in my next video. If you like this video, make sure to subscribe to see more videos like this. I will see you in the video I'm putting on the screen next. Give me a thumbs up to show your love.